This is a homebrew podcast.
Rindo, do you have a second? There's something I'd like to show you. It's somewhat topical, but I hope it's an important conversation you and I need to have.
Yeah, everything all right, mate?
Well, you could say that, or at least it will be all right. Here, take a look at this. It looks like there's an individual named Sebastian. They're a driving school instructor here in town. It looks like they're offering a discount on their services, and I know what you would say. You're not keen on driving. I know you've recently had that accident. But I thought to myself, 50% off. We might not have that good of a deal again. I'd like to sign you up for classes starting tomorrow.
Well, I mean, what I was thinking was, thanks for reading it to me, because there's some really big words on this page.
I know, but here in the margins, I drew some pictures as well. I thought that would be helpful.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I see. There's a little car going off a tiny bridge. Oh, that's nice.
I didn't know if you would think that was funny or a little bit insensitive, but I went for it anyway.
There's a bit of both, but it's all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'll ever need to drive a car again, but I'm not completely turned off to the idea of learning. Sebastian fellow, you said?
Yes, Sebastian. And I was thinking it might be something of a good group outing. Maybe we could get the whole team together and all learn how to drive automobiles.
Well, I don't think Nix is going to want to go.
Well, I was thinking with your help, maybe we don't tell Nix where we're going. And by the time we get there, it'd be too hard for them to back out. And in fact, we've already paid.
I don't know. I think you're underestimating their dislike for doing things, especially relating to cars.
What are we whispering about over here?
Oh, hey.
Ooh, an advertisement.
My inability to drive, mostly.
But not you specifically. Just all of you. You seem... I wasn't trying to make a thing of this. I just wanted to offer it as an opportunity for team bonding and also professional development.
Very good. I suppose you'll be showing us a Dex later in the afternoon after our luncheon or something to the effect.
I hope there's not some type of presentation afterwards, but maybe.
Orindo, I definitely think that it probably will behoove you to take some sort of driving lesson if it's available to you. And I've heard good things of that Sebastian fellow.
Okay. No, I'd never heard of him before, but also if I've walked past any flyers, I couldn't read them, so...
Did you guys say that it was Sebastian that was teaching the lessons?
You know him too?
Indeed.
Yeah, he was my instructor back in my day. I never took the test, so I never got my license, but he's pretty good.
You went through the entire course and you never took the test, Gregory. What was the point?
I got too caught up with school, and it kind of scared me, the whole thing, really. Being responsible for all that, it makes me a little nervous.
Oh, it ain't too scary. You just gotta put your foot down and make sure you're turning the round thing in front of you the right way.
What are we talking
Rindo
about?
went over a bridge and said it's not scary.
Geist is going to
I've
be
seen
paying for
worse.
all of us to learn how to drive.
No.
In fact, I've already paid for it.
You can bring Crow.
I told you.
Already included him.
Then you can bring Bill. Or...
I just don't think that would be a good time for any of us.
Pete knows
It's
how
for
to drive.
team bonding, Nix, and professional development.
How's it team bonding if we're all doing it individually?
No, we'll all be in the same car.
I definitely don't want that.
Yes, I know it's a four-seater, but we'll make it work.
Okay. Sure.
Here, can you look at this photo of Sebastian and say no to this face? Because I can't. Say it, Nix. Say no, Sebastian. I don't want to go to your driving school.
You're right, I can't.
Sebastian, we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Mythcraft, the podcast, the ties that bind. Let's meet our sadistic survivors. Roger.
Geist. Well, she took that better than expected.
Andy.
Nix, where the fuck am I supposed to put this book?
Mal.
Rundo, chaos plan. Let's do it, I guess.
Alex.
Gregory Orso, seriously, did anyone get the recipe for those potatoes?
And Maggie.
Neocorahine. Nothing worthwhile is easy.
And I'm your MC, Nathan. Let's jump in. Last time on The Ties That Bind, you got to know Fidelity, or as you now know, Selena. You learned that Selena is bonded to Arya using her pact magic, and that if Arya dies, Selena dies. You learned that Selena and Catelyn, the Ketic apothecary, are both bonded to Arya in another way. She has poppets of them and might have other poppets. Finally, you decided to bomb Mul'ator's strongholds in a chaotic counteroffensive. So let's resume the plans. What's the scheme? What is everyone going to do now?
Well, I feel like we have at least the shell of an idea here. Do you think we should bring the Trubies in on this to see what support they'll be able to provide and what direction we want to go from here?
Well, I mean, it's their explosives, so we have to.
It very well might end up being their whole cause, so I feel like we're going to possibly have to burn it all down to build it up again, so they should probably be involved.
Do you think if I put a lot of pillows in the car, it would cushion things if we crashed? I think I'm going to steal all the pillows out of Rhonda's.
I think it would cushion some things, but it's the incoming projectiles or the possibility of you being ejected from the vehicle you should really worry about.
Okay, so tape and rope as well, got it?
Some type of belt that you can use while you're in the seat, yes.
That seems to take all the fun out of it, though.
Not for me. I will get all the pillows and tape.
Right, so, I mean, we can't tell Selena about any of this, so where are we gonna keep her?
Rindo, maybe there's something else there for us. You're right, we can't tell Selena the specifics of our actual plan, but maybe there's an opportunity for us to drip feed Selena key pieces of information which might be misleading to Mul'ator. Put Selena in such a way that it appears that we're heading one direction, but in fact, we're heading somewhere else. Can we use, and I feel terrible saying this, I know, Rindo, but is there a way that we can use their bond to our advantage?
I mean, it's not a terrible idea.
It's a manipulative idea, but it's not a bad idea.
I mean, what she don't know can't hurt her, right?
I wish that were the case, but I think this is a risky endeavor regardless.
I trust you.
Well, I hope you don't come to regret that, Rindo, but thank you.
So we're just going to throw bombs through a portal and kill countless people just cause?
I don't necessarily think we have to choose locations where we believe that individuals will be. The more that we talk about this, yes, while we're attempting to go to their houses, their additional bases of operations, really what we're trying to do is find the closets, find the cells, find the removed areas underground out of the way where individuals are less likely to be. All we need to do is an explosion, start a fire, not directly killing these individuals, but causing enough chaos and pandemonium that they don't know where it's coming from. They think they're under attack, but they're not actually under attack. We're not actually there.
Okay.
To be clear, it is possible, Nix, that there will be individuals caught in the crossfire. If we're doing this quickly, it's hard to know if somebody will be there when the explosives go off.
The only way we can do it.
There's always another way, but this is the plan we have now. If there's another option somebody has, I'm willing to listen.
I mean, as I said before, as long as Pete and the others are okay with understanding that there's going to be some requisite damage done to what once was theirs in order to get it back, there's the potential that I could cause quite a lot of damage from underneath the cause. If I can get close enough, I could sort of make myself appear in the basement and light up the armory. Very few people just hang out in the basement because all that's in there is bombs and guns and the like. Usually if anybody's going to be near it, they're going to be by the door, so by the time anything starts going off, they're going to be the first ones hit anyway. It could be a last-ditch effort.
Are you talking about that shadow spell thing you can do?
I
can do that too. You wouldn't have to be alone. More people, more damage.
Now it sounds like a party. I like that very much, yes. So that could always be a grand finale option.
That's a good idea, but I mean, especially for a grand finale, and during this time too, they're really ramping up for us. So I think normally they wouldn't be in that room, but at this moment, I think it could be a really room with a lot of activity in it.
Well,
Not
Gregory,
if they think we're everywhere but there.
Exactly. Exactly, Nina. If everything goes according to plan and we bring in some additional individuals to assist, we can make it seem like a very small force is all over the southwestern area of Dirge. A couple of small explosions here. We take it a step further. We make it appear as if we're marching on their stronghold. We might be able to get them to disperse, take the cause quite easily, if we can catch them off guard, and we can use the element of surprise to our advantage.
And would they really suspect that we would be trying to burn down the place we're saving?
It's a good point.
If I were to put myself in the shoes of Mul'ator, they look at the Trubies, they look at the cobblers. I imagine after, and again, I understand this is still fresh, but the death of Sheldon, I anticipate they would expect us to be marching on them directly. It's the only reasonable thing this family would do if left unchecked, is my assumption, at least.
And, I mean, the toast is already burned down, so it's just another building.
Ania, you've already said it, but rebuilding from the ashes might be the opportunity the cobblers need. I don't think it's necessarily the buildings themselves that they're seeking, but I think the power that comes with ownership over the territory that they are trying to acquire.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, I don't think there's any going back to the way anything was. So I say, we light it all up and start fresh.
I find it hard to believe they'll see us coming, and I feel good about this plan, in that it's maybe not the first plan I would typically go with, and maybe that's exactly what we need to be trying.
So, who's gonna break it to Pete that this is the plan?
Well,
Okay, I'll do it.
There, thank you.
I was
yes,
going to say that. It seems like you have a
going to be the
relationship
best
already.
option.
Here, I've written down some brief notes. Here, this will help you.
I'm not going to
Here's
look
some
at
note
them.
cards.
I'm not. If I stand there with note cards, it's gonna be awkward. I just gotta. It will be fine. It will be fine. I'll remember it. Yeah. Where's Pete?
Rendo leans over to Geist. She's not going to remember it, is she?
I think but the fact that she said that makes me worry that she's in fact not going to remember it. I feel like we should all be over there to fill in the extra details. Come on.
Awkwardly shuffle over as a group.
But like a respectable 10-foot distance behind Nyx.
Linked arms. Very...
But also inconspicuous.
Yeah.
So this conversation is happening over the late end of breakfast. We're looking at mid-late morning right now, like approaching 11 o'clock. Ronda's Rendezvous has turned into a bit of a bastion and safe place for the cobblers and the ingots, so it's a very busy establishment regardless of the time of day. You can see that Pete himself is talking with Bungamet, having spoken with Durrell for a while, especially last night. Durrell is now elsewhere talking with Glasmild and Aurora, the couple that love to heckle all of the strippers at Ronda's. But yeah, you can identify where Pete is and make your way over to him. Doing so would bring you past Selena, who looks at you curiously and then looks away, knowing that she's a weak link and doesn't want to betray any information that you all might have.
Can our two friends down front at the stage maybe babysit our little kitten here? I feel like if she's sitting in between the two of them, she's not going to catch wind of anything.
Between Glasmild and Aurora?
I feel very good about that.
Yeah. I think those are the safest two for her to be between right now. Both of body and mind.
Yeah, if they're getting a drip feed of information, Mul'ator's gonna be like, what the actual shit are they talking about?
Exactly.
Very well. That will result in Durrell quickly moving away, but Glasmild and Aurora will absolutely be on babysitting duty.
Oh, we pay handsomely for our sitters around here, and I'll make sure to give them like a nice bottle of something and some coin and stuff. No, bills. They will get bills.
They will probably do. Good catch.
Thank you, ladies.
Excuse me, Pete. Hi, Bungamet.
Hello there, Nyx. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's good. Sir, what is it?
We have a plan. And before you say no, just say yes.
No.
God damn it, Pete. I mean, the ingots will probably be in on this. Bungamet, if you want to sit and listen, that's fine. Do you want me to go over it here? Do you want to go someplace more private? I mean, we're kind of around company, so I don't... It's your bar, Pete.
Before I say yes or no, I need to know the plan, and you can speak freely in front of our dear friend Bungamet.
So, you know how Geist can go through like shadow portals, right? Did you know that?
No.
Okay,
But
so Geist can go through shadow portals and can basically go anywhere within a certain
I think
limited
she's off to a
distance.
good start.
And
Strong start.
we were thinking that we could take a bunch of explosives in the car and we could drive within distance of some of the Mul'ator buildings, and then Geist can shadow portal from the trunk and we could just throw the explosives
She's using
through
her
the
hands
shadow
a lot.
portal into
brilliant.
the buildings, right? And then we can do this all around the city because we're driving in a car. I know I'm going in the car. You know, if I'm going into the car, it must be a good plan,
It
which is
must
why
be.
I'm saying use it. Yes,
It-
it is.
Into the strongholds of Mul'ator throughout the city. You have
Yes.
you have these locations on good authority.
Well, I mean, I don't know the exact specifics of Geist's stuff.
As good in any
but-
authority as I think we could know, but yes, I feel confident.
Nia feels confident.
Absolutely.
And then we do all this like boom, 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 right? We explode all these places and we can make their forces kind of scatter because they think we're not in the cause. And then we send like a decoy down towards the stronghold base to pull them that way. And then we attack them here and we take back everything.
How would a decoy? It's a numbers problem. A decoy versus an attack force. Where are we getting the numbers to cause a convincing decoy?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Okay, well that's one thing to consider.
Well, I mean, we have us and we have the ingots. We can send. We just have to make it look like a lot.
Right.
You walk down a tight alley, you can make it look like there's a lot of people.
And I think anyone who's ever been a help of the cobblers could probably be convinced to, at the very least, be a stand-in here or there, as long as we can assure that they will stay out of any true harm's way.
Well, we can't assure that, but yes, if the plan is not to enter into combat to the reasonable extent of our protection we can offer.
The goal is to just make it feel like for every 10 men, there's actually 100. We're trying to overwhelm them as much as we possibly can, so that when an attack that matters, the real attack happens, they're so scattered there's no one there to stop it.
It's all about placement. Placement is
Of
important
course.
here.
Yes. No, I'm well familiar with the concept of making a smaller force look larger. I only worry about making sure that the strike force that heads back to the Kablos cause has enough manpower to take the cause with minimal structural damage.
The damage that is done is the damage that'll be done, Pete. And I think we're all going to have to get comfortable with that mindset right now if we're going to make it out of this alive, with any semblance of any kind of crew.
Also, we can't kill Arya. Just throwing that out there now, letting you know, it just can't happen.
Pete sits quietly for a moment, looking between each of you and making some quick calculations. Could I get a charisma check from Nia and from Nyx?
Like persuading, maybe?
Sure. Persuading works.
Can I argue savoir faire like I act like I'm knowing what I'm doing in this moment?
That's a soft 20 for Nia.
Yeah, sure.
That's a nat 20 for Nyx for 28.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
She's not just acting, she does know what she's fucking doing.
Look at you.
At least he thinks so.
Okay, so he takes all of this in stride, he sits with it for a moment, and then he says, a couple things to address then. Nia, you are of course correct. What we lose is what we lose at this point. Yet we also must think of the following day. There has to be a place from which we can rebuild. So, sending a strike force on the Cobbler's cause, of course there will be structural damage. That is not to say that we should plan on that. We have to have roofs to put over the heads of our people. We have to have secure places for them. What happens, happens, and think about rebuilding.
A makeshift roof can be put up in a night. If you lose enough people, you can't bring them back.
Right. And to that end, perhaps that's where we call on the friends of the cobblers, anyone we've helped. You know, we can't necessarily guarantee that the people that would normally be in the cause at night are going to have that available to them. But at the very least, if we know we have, a handful of homes that would be willing to take them in.
Now, that is a good line of thought. And Rindo, I want to be sure you don't hear me saying that I'm valuing property over life, because it is actually the opposite. I want to be sure that the lives that we still have when the dust settles have places to stay, have pillows under their heads, have food in their bellies. Now, to that end, Nia does make an excellent point, and that's a network that is active to the point of being strained right now, the number of favors that we've been calling in. That doesn't mean we can't push it a little bit further and call in a few more favors, especially on the Sever side, if it's not too soon for me to say that, Nia. Now, Nyx, what? Arya, why
Can't I?
No.
Yes, I'd like to hear more about that myself.
So, Arya has an ability to tie herself to individuals. And at least one such individual is tied in a way that if Arya dies, that individual dies. And I don't know how many of those are out there. I don't want to chance killing so many individuals that have been used just to get revenge.
His jaw clenches, and you see muscles twitching in his cheek as he's grinding his teeth, but he does not disagree.
That's not to say that you can't put her somewhere really shitty and make her life miserable. She just can't die. If you need to make her suffer, make her suffer.
She must be stopped. She must be
Absolutely.
incapacitated.
Not saying otherwise.
Very well. Very
Just
well.
not dead. Just not dead.
How close to dead could she get?
Listen, I'm of a much different mindset than most other people in this conversation right now, so I'm not the person who should be asking this question because I don't think that, regardless of how horrible she's been, we should put her to torture to the point where she almost dies. I feel like I'm going to be outruled.
I
on
wasn't
that.
necessarily saying torture. I'm medically induced coma. I mean, how close to dead could...
I don't know the specifics of this magic.
Okay, I'm
We'd
just
have to look into it.
Fair enough. I was just being curious.
If only we knew someone connected to the hospital in some way, and we could contact for assistance.
And Nia, on the topic of medically induced or supernaturally induced pain translating from one person to another through some kind of bond, I do believe you'd be sympathetic to the people on the receiving end.
Gotcha.
He will shift his weight a little bit as he says that and allow his cuff to slip down a little bit so that you see that he has a similar lifeline on his wrist.
That's not to say that this is a permanent solution. It's not unreasonable for us to be able to find someone who will have knowledge of these specific pacts and bonds and helping us to dispel them. I think we should put some type of effort into connecting or finding someone who has the knowledge necessary to do so.
I wholeheartedly agree.
So you're in? That's a yes.
Arya must not come to death until we know that there are no ramifications for others.
Mhm.
On the matter of the offensive that you've proposed, my answer is a yes with caveats. Only practical ones. I think that the idea is rather brilliant. It's unexpected. I will do what I can to make sure that it works. In the basement beneath Rhonda's, there are enough explosives that we could probably level one large building or do serious damage, but not completely destroy two buildings.
Here, they're just here? They're just in the basement? How long have they been in the basement?
Oh, we've stored them here for years. Don't worry about it.
They've just been
Now,
here.
there's significantly more explosives in the basement at the Cobbler's Cause, which, of course, we don't control right now.
Yeah, well, you know, the ingots know a thing or two about demolitions as well, and I'd be willing to make sure that me, cousin, that the Dawn Dural will line your pockets with enough gunpowder and your car trunks with enough sticks of TNT to level the city twice over.
I do hope you're speaking hyperbolically.
Yeah, of course. Poetry, simile, facsimile, whatever. We have the bombs.
We have the bombs.
It sounds like you have the items taken care of, but I hope I'm not speaking beyond my means here. But you also have a couple of individuals who might be willing to join us on our escapades around the city in an automobile so we can be in more places than we alone can be. An additional 2 or 3 cars, a couple of
Certainly.
additional locations on the map could do quite a bit of damage.
We should send out more than one team so that multiple targets are being hit at once. The randomness is a valuable element, but we should make sure that each team with a car has a specific set of destinations that do not overlap with anyone else's. Hit those destinations in whatever order makes sense to you. That way, compartmentalize information, need-to-know basis, but make sure that your targets do not overlap with anyone else's.
This all sounds reasonable to me. It seems like a plan that, well, maybe isn't the most direct of paths will hopefully catch them off guard this time, instead of them being 2 or 3 steps ahead of us.
How much time will it take to prep? Like, when do we think the best time to go is?
Bungamet will put his index finger and pinky in his mouth and whistle. Oi, Diddle, we need bombs.
Okay.
Always loved how you were a man of action, Bungamet.
I imagine that's some kind of pun on me name. Don't know how much you know about the Dwarvish culture of the Thunderhead Vale, but Bungamet literally translates to Dwarf of Action. Do appreciate that.
I can't. I
That
literally
is
can't.
splendid. I had not a clue, but it makes perfect sense. It would be right in your name, wouldn't it?
Bungamet and Jurl will confer briefly. Bungamet will report back. We will have the bombs ready to go, loaded up in automobiles within a few hours. Should be ready to roll out this afternoon.
Excellent. Guess this is happening. Great.
It very much seems like it is.
When would be the most prudent time, you think? Like, I was going to suggest tea time, but I'm afraid that might be too early. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but if we go too late into the evening, the darkness could be a help, could be a hindrance.
I worry about waiting too long into the evening. There are certain things that I am only capable of doing at nighttime, and if that's a boon that I have, I fear that Mul'ator will be just as powerful, if not more so. I say we strike as soon as possible. Use the fading light to our advantage.
Clever. I like that.
I agree with Geist. Every moment we have to prepare, they have the same time, so sooner better than later.
Right, well, we'll bring the cars back around to the rendezvous once they're all loaded up and ready to explode.
Right, so now we just need pillows and tape, correct?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you can find all the pillows
I'm sorry.
and tape and rope.
Pillows and tape.
You got to. I'm not going to die in this car, Pete. Pillows.
If you could find some drapes or some blankets, the
What?
darker color the better. That would be helpful as well.
Why?
Something you don't mind possibly being damaged or destroyed, or at least stained.
Oh, we could get the curtains out of your room, Nix. You've been doing for some new ones recently anyway. They're really, really dark fabric.
That sounds perfect. Yes, get them quickly.
All right, we can use my curtains. Fuck.
Neil will steal all of the curtains and probably some blankets that look like they could also be. You're not really using this one, are you? I mean, it's a bit shabby and it's,
No.
it's dark. We'll take it.
Yep, just take. Yeah,
It's
just
perfect.
Take the duvet while you're at it. Go ahead. Why don't you just take everything I own from this
Nix.
space? What?
I wouldn't take your duvet. It's too light. It's white and cream. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. You need dark colors. Are you feeling well?
No. I'm about to get into a car with my curtains. Okay.
And your pillows.
And my pillows. Hey, just gonna start a pile downstairs. There's gonna be an obscene pile of pillows.
Are you putting all of those in the car? There won't be room for any people.
I don't know. There's gonna be multiple cars. I gotta protect everybody, and I'm gonna tape them to the doors, and I'm gonna tape them to the backs of the seats.
At least in our car, we need to block off all the windows. There can't be any light getting in.
What?
We need to
Why?
tint the windows somehow.
How are you supposed to drive if you can't see out the windows?
Well, it's whenever we're not driving, whenever we're parking, and shadow
I've
travel.
got it. Bill, you've still got some of that black wash you were using back on the gate?
What? Peels his head up off of the bar.
The black wash paint you were using on the gate last week. Do you still have some?
Yeah.
We could
In-
paint
in
all of the
the-
windows.
Alright, it's in the shed at the cause.
It's not thick like a latex, so it won't be as opaque. You'll be able to still see through it, but it'll be dark. Nobody will be able to see in.
But it's not here. And we need to see while we're
But
driving.
You just said it's at
We
the
won't do
course.
it on the front.
Yeah, it's at the cause.
Oh, shit, it's at the cause. I guess we'll just go back to the curtains. I got real excited about my
That was a
paint.
good idea.
Sorry.
It's fine, I'll be fine.
I feel good about this plan for one. I feel like we've truly thought of everything.
I'm gonna do a quick smash cut to the cobbler's cause, where Arya is just rubbing her forehead and massaging her temple and blushing as she sees through Selena's eyes and hears through Selena's ears. as Glasmild and Nerora make progressively more and more obscene insinuations about what the giant pile of pillows in the middle of the room is going to be used for.
Amazing.
And now back to Rhonda's. Besides the pillows and the tape, is there any other preparations that you all want to make sure get noted here? Rituals, invocations you want to cast, anything like that? And or any drugs that you want to take as you're still on the tail end of some of the come down effects. The morphine is going to take another full day to wear off. A lot of the other stuff is probably going to affect you for the first leg of the heist, but will fade away by evening, by sundown.
I think Geist would do the same basic stuff that he always does. He's going to need to summon Crow for this. Crow is pivotal to the plan. He's our getaway driver, so that's super important. Also, shadow armor, basic stuff. If we're going to be primarily shadow traveling, having a little bit of bump to defenses is going to be great. I think in this time, Geist would also help people understand that it'll be free and easy for us to get into places, but then it will become costly to get out. If we pop into a place and we're able to spend 10 minutes there, no problem. We can ritual in, ritual out. But if we pop in somewhere and we are caught or noticed, it gets very costly, and we can get out of there in like 20 or 30 seconds. But he just wants people to be aware of the actual mechanics of this, of now that we're getting into the real nitty gritty, it's not open, free, open, free, open, free. It's whoever chooses to come through, planting and setting the timers, and then we have to come back through. Whether or not it can be ritually casted to get back, that takes 10 minutes. That's a long time if we got people looking for us or if we have individuals who are in that space with us. So there's some risk associated with this plan still, just making sure everybody's on board with what this looks like. And we could probably only do it once or twice maximum. 4 times would be too costly. For us, at least. That's why we have the other cars.
Right. More dangers.
Well, you can shadow travel once or twice. There are traditional ways in and out of a building. There's warp step if you're able to do like a much closer drop off. But you can do the big up to a mile one once or twice.
For you all to know the full mechanics of this, I can ritually cast this for free 4 times. That's awesome, but that's going to take a solid 10 minutes to make it happen. That's super risky. If I have to cast it, it's Conjuring 2 and costs 24 spell points.
Got it.
So that becomes the real issue here, because if we're doing it from a mile away, we still have a mile to escape if we have to otherwise run, on foot, or warp step. We got some serious distance. So the ideal situation here is we're all in and we're all out together, assuming nobody's there. And if somebody is there, we're at least all there so that we can dispatch them, so that we can get to enough time to ritually get out for free. Because the moment we have to pay for it spell points, we are trapped, kind of.
Okay.
So we all have to be in the same car to accomplish that?
We got to be within 10 feet of each other for our travel to start and end.
Don't have to be in the same car.
It's not so
We
bad.
get to be in the same car.
That's right.
Nix, you've got enough pillows, you could be in your own car, just stuffed with pillows.
You know, that would actually probably be preferable, but I feel like having my own car full of pillows would not assist the plan.
And you'd have to drive.
Oh, no, I would just sit in the car with pillows until we were done, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I'd drive Nix's car.
I don't like that, nope.
You have your pillows.
What kind of a car would you drive if you had to drive one, Nix?
Wouldn't.
If you had to.
I wouldn't.
If you had to.
I think I could see Nix in a convertible of some kind.
I see that.
Kidding me?
Seen those.
You just
They're
fly out the top.
quite fancy.
I feel like that's even more dangerous.
Well,
So
I imagine
cool.
that's what the tape is for, to hold you in.
Very clever.
Right, if there was a lot of tape and pillows, then maybe a convertible. Why am I picking cars? This is not the point of today.
I don't
We're
know.
trying to desensitize you to automobiles, Nix. Is it working? You're picturing yourself inside the vehicle.
Exactly. Visualization.
I don't think she's getting less scared,
I feel
though.
like we're just going to give me an anxiety attack, and before we even go in the car, I go lay down in my dark room, but my curtains are gone.
Maybe it's like a reverse blessing, Nix, because you'll be so concerned that you're in a car, you won't realize how horrific the things happening around you are.
Oh, yes. Marvelous, Nia. It's a good line of thought.
No, that's all I'm gonna think about.
Well, then you won't be able to be scared of being in a car. It works either way.
As you're all consoling Nyx, last call for any other preparations as the ingots pull up with a convoy of cars laced with explosives.
I'm gonna bring morphine with me.
I'm gonna take another shot of morphine.
Okay. Rendo's being proactive. Nyx is being prepared. Rendo, go ahead and make an endurance check.
It's a 14.
All right.
Do you think Pete would let me take the acid? Pete wouldn't make me taste the acid. I should leave that.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't think this is the time for the acid, my dear. I think after. We wait till after for that.
No, I meant take it with me, not take it now.
Oh.
So if the car gets too much, I could just
It's small.
like
You
go
can
over the
always
top.
just tuck it in.
It's
Tuck it in
true.
a little pocket or
It's
something.
true.
It's tiny.
What if we slipped it in someone's drink? Not any of ours, like
What?
someone else's.
Gregory,
Not ours. Like,
Who's Gregory?
not slipping drugs in
That's
people's
real poor
drinks.
taste, mate.
I mean, what is someone we're going up against? Not any of us.
If we
Think about
gave it to... No, that's terrible. But if we gave it to Selena, what would happen to Arya?
I don't know if it works like that.
Okay. I'm still a little confused about how it works, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm learning. Every day
Speaking
I'm
of-
learning.
Are we leaving her here with the babysitters?
It's certainly safer this way, I imagine. Though I would be remiss if we didn't take opportunity to plant some misinformation.
Are the two of them going in a car? Do we know?
They enjoy destruction. They wouldn't miss this unless they really, really had to.
She could stay in the car with them.
That is
At the very
true.
least, it'll still be a headache.
It's very true.
Now, if we explore this, we are giving up one of our pieces. We would believe Arya would be aware that they are on their way to blow up one establishment. Well, if I were aware of that information, I would do something to prevent it. I would send a message to somebody, and we could give up that bit of information and still gain so much more because we have so many other strike teams across town. It's not a terrible idea.
And we could always kind of flip it and reverse it. If she's blindfolded and they're saying they're going one way but actually going another, Arya thinks everybody's going one way but they're really going another, that even further scatters her forces.
Or what if, we show her going there and then as soon as they get there, put on the blindfold. Really catch them off guard then.
Yeah, the more we're talking about this, the less I like it.
I know.
If I'm
I
being
agree,
honest.
Rendo. I can't help but separate how it's a marvelous idea and it gains us some ground, but we just rescued this woman and we're already thinking of using her like a tool, as she has been used as such. If we're supposed to be the individuals helping, doing the, quote, right thing here, I say we put Selena in the safest place and do good on what we've done so far.
Nix, did she say if Arya could hear her thoughts as well when you were talking to her?
I don't think it's 100%, but there's a good chance. But I don't.
okay.
I don't know. She might not. I don't. It's all kind of new. Maybe not. Hear her thoughts. Sorry, I was being baffled by the conversation that was just happening, and everybody choosing not to use this woman. What did you ask me?
Well, if Arya can see what she sees and hear what she hears, but if she can't hear her thoughts, then why don't you go in there and get her in on the plan so we can do some things that, like blindfolding her, scaring her like that. None of us want to do that and put her through more trauma. But
I can't
if she's
speak
aware
in
of
her
it,
mind, Gregory.
oh, you can just hear her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I guess that changes everything I just said. Never mind. Gregory helps pack pillows.
It was a good idea, Gregory. It really was.
Pass the
There's
tape.
really no way to share any kind of information with her that Arya won't be aware of. Because if
Oh,
you
I just
write
wish we could
something,
do something.
she'll know it. I mean,
Does she know Braille?
Do any of us know Braille?
I don't know Braille either. I don't know why I even suggested it.
It was a good suggestion, Gregory. It was a good suggestion.
It wasn't. No, I don't even know it. What the?
Gregory, don't put yourself down.
Just gonna. He just goes to the pillows and quiets up.
Can we just put her in a nice cushy bed, relaxing music, and let her just live her life for the first time in fucking 10 years?
Well, that is what we had decided upon after we
Yeah,
went
but
through
we're
the
circling back again.
somewhat nasty. Well, we can't get away from it.
I think it's just more we were curious about what levels of which we could communicate with her still. But no, I believe we're all on the same page that we should not be utilizing Selena any further. She needs a respite.
Now, if we did put Selena in a remarkably comfortable, comfy room, plenty of blankets and pillows, I'm sure we could leave some behind. And if we just happened to leave a folder or a dossier with some information that was incorrect and misleading, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine someone not attempting to glance over at it, see it.
She would absolutely not glance at it because she knows exactly what is going to happen.
What? No, I think I might have the. I think I know what we can do. We go up to there and we say, one of us says, "Okay, well, Selena, here's what we're gonna do. We're going here now. We're gonna blah blah blah, do this thing, but it's not what we're gonna do." Then one of us comes up behind them and says, "No, what are you doing? You can't tell her the plan." And then, "Oh shoot!" And then we get pulled away, but it wasn't the real plan.
Gregory, take this in the least personal way. You're probably going to be the person that has to say that because that's the most believable.
That's what I was thinking.
Glad we're on the same page. Okay.
Well, where should I say we're going? I don't know. No, I don't know. I forgot everything. What are we doing here?
Yeah, this is a great plan.
The cars are honking their horns outside.
Oh, I didn't know they were ready.
I'll tell him to calm down.
Go walk her up to a nice room. Tell her that we are putting her someplace nice and safe as we go march on their base. What is it? Base? What do they fucking call it? Headquarters? Down in the south. Just say, "Oh, you're going to be out of this. Like, it's only so much time. We're going to go down and we're going to hit them where it hurts." And make it believable. And then, one of us can just yell at you. I guess it would be me.
Do we want
Yeah.
Arya to know where she is, though? If we're keeping her in a safe place and Arya knows that she has that connection, and she knows now that we care about her, who's to say she won't send someone here to collect her again to further ensure that she don't get hurt?
Do you want to put her in a safe house?
Or we blindfold her now and move her up to a room. We could be moving her anywhere, theoretically. Right? Am I
Drive
overthinking
around the
it?
block for a few minutes. But
No,
we're
I
on the same
understand.
page. We care about this individual, but we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. What were you going to
We're
say?
burning daylight.
Truly.
Burning daylight. And while I understand that we all very much want what's best for her, we need to figure this out sooner rather than later. I think that the blindfolding might be the best option in an effort to confuse, at the very least, the Arya side of the equation initially. Whether we drive her around a block or just wait 2 minutes with her blindfolded and walk her upstairs, I don't
We
know.
drop her off at the new lease.
I mean, it won't be
She could use the
super
trauma tent.
cushy and comfortable, but I mean, yeah.
Nobody else has been inside the trauma tent. Nobody will know what the trauma tent is like. It's perfect.
There's not a door on the new lease. No door.
When did we all agree on the naming of this trauma tent? It's beside the point. I apologize.
We can take some folks with us to stand guard on the trauma tent, but I think that might be the absolute best option.
We combine it. Gregory leads her to the car, says some parting information. We get mad at Gregory. We have to sell it, so we need to be quite angry. I might get a little bit physical, Gregory, just warning.
Oh, jeez.
Once we've done that, we appropriately blindfold her and take her to the new lease. Right? No one's seen inside this aptly named trauma tent. Problem solved.
All right. Could I have a charisma check from Gregory, and then
Oh.
either a strength or charisma check from Geist?
Deceiving, persuading.
I mean, I'll take either one, but deceiving is significantly more appropriate.
How's a 26?
That's pretty good.
That's so good.
Hell yeah.
Would
But is it good
Could I sell
enough?
you on Savoir Faire for me playing this off?
Yeah.
That'll be a
Hell
26 for
yeah.
Geist as well.
Okay.
I think, if you allow me, Gregory, I do think that I moderately backhand you.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be prepared for that. Okay, so, all right, I got her. We gotta get in the car. Let's get right to the Mul'ator base. Hit him real hard, right where they're gonna be. Get them right where they're expecting us, right in the strong spot.
Oh, Gregory, what are you doing? Just being obvious, saying it
gotta-
out loud. Why don't we just
Well,
give you
yeah.
a megaphone for the whole street to know where we're headed?
Well, I mean, how else how else is she gonna know where we're going? You know, I want her to be aware of
Gregory,
everything that's going
shut
on.
We talked
the
about
fuck
this.
up.
Smack. Right.
Ah!
Christ.
Oh, wait, cause she. Oh,
We
jeez.
can't
Gregory.
have any
Oh.
mistakes here, Gregory.
Where's the tape?
She can
Give me the
hear
tape.
and see everything through.
Yeah, stop.
Like you said.
Mate,
Nix is gonna put a piece of tape over his mouth before flying out.
Gregory mimes pillows. He walks away.
Can I have each of you make a luck check, please? And yes, fortuity is permissible.
Yes. The fuck? Why do I always roll bad when it matters? That's a 16.
The 20 for Gregory.
19 for Geist.
Rendo got a 12.
Pew, 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 pew. 18 for Nia.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. So you arrive at the new lease. It is still mid-afternoon by the time you roll up, and the door is kicked down, but otherwise there's no sign that anything, back when you were on the roof, you saw those individuals that seemed to be scoping the place out. Doesn't seem like anything came of that. So the new lease is open for business. Rindo's employees are there and doing their thing. And so, you're able to drop off Selena, still blindfolded, down in the trauma tent. And then from there, you ready to blow up some buildings?
After I apologize to Gregory, as soon as we're back at the car. Gregory, I'm sorry that I got physical with you. I just really wanted to ensure that it was sold appropriately. But I'm sorry I hit you so forcibly.
It's okay. How'd I do? Any notes?
No, it was perfect. You were perfect.
Your cheek is still a little red, are you?
I mean, it just happens when I get hit. I mean, I'm very pale.
You did a great job, Gregory.
Thank you. I was really trying, I picked up some things here and there.
I'm proud of you.
I'd make sure the employees know not to go downstairs, not to let anyone else downstairs either.
They should know not to touch the trauma tent.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but the concept of us walking a blindfolded woman and do not go in the basement. Do not talk to that woman. Do not talk to her. Don't look in the tent.
You see her? Leave her alone.
I'm sure they've handled Stranger.
Yeah, they've seen some shit under Rindo's management. All right, so you're in Southern Mire Depths, where the new lease is. From there, you've got Cobbler territory in Belloton. You've got Ingots territory in Belloton. And then you've got Mulderville, which is still primarily Mul'ator controlled. How far south do you want to travel? Because even though the Cobblers and Ingots have taken over Belloton, that doesn't mean there aren't still safe houses and strongholds that belong to Mul'ator. So you can play it safe, or you can go for, maybe not the jugular, but you can go for a more lethal or more surprising wound if you go further south.
I don't know about you all, and maybe this is just player sentiment, but every bone in my being says to send the NPCs south and for us to stay in Ashdax and Belloton.
For us
Now,
important people.
Right. There's no reason besides the fact that there's the letter N in front of them and not in front of us.
Cut to Ashdax, where Pete Truby and Gerald Blackstone are driving down to Mulderville thinking, why didn't we send those NPCs down that direction? Why are they here?
Exactly.
But I could be sold. I could be sold. I'm just trying to come up with a reasonable plan. Who knows? Mulderville could be fun. There could be a party happening down there.
I don't think that.
No, we're bringing the
doubt.
party.
I doubt that. Yeah. We got fireworks.
Listen, the closer we can stay to home, the better, because I really don't want to drive that far. It's already been too far.
That might be the one fair concession I think we should make on Nyx's behalf, is perhaps we just stay closer so that she doesn't have a panic attack before we even get close
Buildings
to
are
where
going
we
by
need
so fast.
to.
So, Cobbler territory of Belloton?
Yes.
It seems only reasonable for Nyx. No, it seems fair for Nyx.
You're being a real champ.
You should have brought more pillows.
And you took every pillow in the establishment.
Physically could not fit more pillows
If
in
there
the
were
in the car.
none of us be able to sit in the car.
You would be the only one, love.
Proper squished as it is.
So, from the new lease to northern Belloton, where the Cobblers have taken control, you're looking at less than 2 miles of driving. In most cases, you're looking at less than 1 mile of driving, depending on how, where you want to go.
We could have stayed there. We didn't even need to drive, but we already had pillows and blankets, so there was a point where we were on the sidewalk, and we're talking about where the nearest one is. Interesting. The nearest one is 0.98 mile. Oh,
I mean, it's 1.2 miles away.
The nearest one is 0.79 miles.
Oh no!
Longest car ride ever for Nyx.
Right?
Why?
We drive around for a couple of minutes around the block to confuse Nyx.
So, in the shadow of the Temple of Pekash, just down the street from that, there's a rundown apartment building that is one of Mul'ator's safe houses. And given Rendo's inside knowledge, Geist's inside knowledge, you know where some of their favorite hideouts are. You do know that they tend to move on, and there's no guarantee that this one will be occupied. That could play to your benefit. You know they like this particular area. Certainly there are some strongholds that you're unaware of. Now, all of that said, as you're pulling up, are we shadow traveling? Are we saving that for a bigger jump? Warp stepping, knocking on the front door?
Knocking on the front door is an interesting choice.
That's what I was going to say. Just knock and say hello.
And then throw in a bomb and run away.
I mean, are there windows?
I mean, the least we could do, I guess, is case the joint, yes, and see if there's a window. If you can see inside, pop in, pop out quite quickly.
Or a chimney.
Or a chimney, yes. That's
I
remarkably
feel
clever.
really
I
bad
like
about doing this right next to the temple. This is really the one you had to pick.
There are both windows and chimneys.
Would you like us to drive further?
No. We got this one's fine. Are we going in, or are we just going to go knock on the door? Are you going to go look in the windows? Are you going to go jump on the roof?
Who's volunteering to knock on the door if that's the option?
I can.
I don't think that should be an option. I think whoever gave us that idea is out to get us.
Fair enough. Can we just like hawk a bomb through the car window through another window, like real quick and keep driving?
I
No?
hope you don't miss.
Do a drive-by?
What
Could
if
you
there's
not just
nobody
knock on the
there?
door and
It's just a waste.
just say it's the wrong house if you knock on the door?
I want the first
Walk
one
away.
to mean something.
I don't hate the chimney idea.
I love the chimney idea. Let's throw a bomb down the chimney.
Let's.
That sounds quite fun.
That says good start.
How do you get up there?
We climb.
We can warp step.
Or we could warp
Oh.
step.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
We can't do that.
If we can
We
reserve our strength and reserve our reserve energies, we should probably try to do so. I can try to climb up there, and I can just jump off the chimney as necessary. It's no problem.
I mean, if you're volunteering.
4 stories. It's about 40 feet tall.
The getting down is not going to be the issue for me. Getting up is going to be the issue for me.
Can we just open a window and throw it in? Why does it have to be the chimney?
It just sounded really cool when Nia brought it up.
Sorry.
Well, the sooner we plant the first bomb, sooner we can go on more places.
Yes. No.
Fine.
No,
fine.
I don't want
Just
to go
open,
more places.
Just open a window. Just open a window and throw in the bomb. People are getting suspicious. We've been parked here for minutes.
We not block off the windows while we're parked?
No, we blocked off beforehand.
We parked and put up black curtains in the car. We are so obvious.
Whoever can reach the window is who can throw the bomb through the window.
So, a dynamite stick. You think that'll break a pane of glass?
No.
No, we can
won't.
just see
Tie
if
it
any
to
of
a
them are
brick.
open. You're going to check first.
I thought there was
Tie
one
it to a
open.
brick.
Okay. Make
Here, I've got the
an
sack of bricks.
awareness check.
It's an 18 for next.
You do see an open window on the second floor, Nyx.
Guys, can you make the second window?
I could probably make it to the second window, yeah.
Okay, so then go through it to the second window and then jump off.
Okay. Yet, strangely enough, I hadn't seen that window until just moments ago. Here, give me the stick.
And he's gonna like nonchalantly get out of the blacked out car.
With a stick of dynamite.
Nothing to see
Play
here.
it cool, guys. Play
He
it
could have
cool.
at least put it in his coat. I thought he should have done this
Just
before.
does like the most awkward, like checks his vest, checks his coat, puts it into his inner pocket,
Why
walks
didn't he
up
do
and
that in
down
the
the
car?
street a little bit, and then casually lights it, chucks it like he's doing a hook shot playing basketball into the open window,
He's making it weird.
He makes everything weird.
heads back to the car, choosing not to look backwards.
Can you make a strength check?
I told him to go up to the window. Why did he throw it?
It's a second story. I was like thinking about it. It would have been awkward to scale it. People are looking at me. I saw a woman walking her dog. It got weird so quick.
Did the dynamite make it through the second window, Mr. Geis?
I don't know. Let's see how his strength.
Oh,
Hold on,
did
everybody.
not.
why did we send him?
It did
We
not.
have to go. We have to go. We have to go. I get back in the car. I slam the door shut.
Drive.
What to
You
do
go
it?
to throw the
What?
dynamite, you wind up, and it falls out of your hand as you start to swing forward. Lands on the ground. The dog from the lady yelps and strains at the leash to go over and pick it up, thinking it's a fetch toy.
No.
She's pulling fervently to try to get him away from the strange man with the blacked out car and the dynamite.
If you'll allow me, Nathan, I panic and I'm just gonna burn resources. I quickly reach down, grab the stick of dynamite, and I'm just gonna warp step, not even up to the open window. I'm gonna warp step straight up in the air to where I'm like level next to the window, and then toss it in, and then just fall back down.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Oh my god.
I run back to the car.
What the fuck was that?
Drive, everybody drive.
In a word, chaos. Now go.
Wait, who's driving?
Who is driving?
Crow's driving.
Oh,
Crow is
Crow.
driving.
Okay.
Can I have
I forgot.
Crow make an intellect check?
Yeah, I would gladly make an intellect check. Would you allow land vehicles?
Yes. This is in fact a land vehicle.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm. Oh, this is so important, and I think that we're just gonna let the chaos continue to run. Geist gets into the car. It tells Crow to take off, and then he immediately panics and says, oh my god, I've forgotten. And then you watch his Geist eyes roll back in his head to where it's just the whites of his eyes, and it very much looks like he's possessed. And for a split second, you see the flames in the shadow of Valor beginning to emerge. This probably happens for 10 seconds.
Are we? Do we
Should
just?
do we need to push him out of the car?
I think we might need to push him out of the car.
The flames lick dangerously close to dynamite fuses.
No.
Put up my pillows.
Oh my god.
Try to
quick.
blow him out.
Stop it. Stop
Don't,
it, Mr. Geist.
Velo, if you burn my pillows, I'm going to wreak havoc on you.
The 10 seconds passes, and then you would hear Crow say, "Thank you, sir. I now know how to drive."
Now?
What?
As I've used my Dark Wisdom ability to change out the talent that I know, and Valor has given me the driving talent. So I now get a bonus to land vehicles, as I've just Neo from the Matrix uploaded driving to Crow's mind. And he takes off. So this is going to be with a +7.
I hope you roll so good now.
It'll be a dirty 20, and we
Okay.
can't be impeded by difficult terrain with the exception of sludge and mud and things like that.
Beautiful. Yeah. So he peels out, and given the debacle that was, are you going to the next hit, or are you retreating?
Oh,
I
no,
don't
we're
think
going
we
to keep
stop.
going.
We don't
going.
stop.
It's just,
Yeah.
if we stop, I'm going to get out of the car and I'm not going to get back in, so we're just going to keep
We
going.
cannot afford another, what's the word I'm looking for?
What that just happened.
What that just was, yeah. We can't have
Yeah.
another just piddling out stop on the sidewalk like that. Yeah, no, we've got to keep it moving.
I'm right here. You don't have to say such hurtful words.
You almost burned my pillows.
That wasn't me, that was Valor.
Well, Valor needs to get his act together if he's going to be in the car with the rest of us, and this much down.
And explosives. We didn't talk about that.
Fine, someone else can do the next one then.
Right, and quickly to speak to the explosives, this was a fairly large abandoned apartment complex. We said 1 stick of dynamite. If you want to retcon that it was more, that's okay. But I need to know how much dynamite you threw
We
into this
said what we
complex.
said.
You said what you said. Okay. So as you peel out, a plume of white smoke, mainly dust actually, but it looks like smoke, billows up from this ruined facade of the apartment. The back part of it looks okay, but the front part has crumbled. There's debris everywhere, and the plumes billow up and merge with the gray, overcast sky that is the rest of Bellowton. As Crow screeches the car through the side alleys and the clattering, cobbled roads, you approach this next stronghold. Mal, can I have you roll a D100?
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
That is a 65.
Awesome. And Alex, can I have you roll a D10?
A 9.
Crow can point up to the next mark, which is a general store. It does appear to be a functioning general store. with people going in and out of it. But you're also aware that it is a Mul'ator stronghold, or was when Rindo and Geist were part of Mul'ator.
Are there any upstairs windows?
We're not gonna blow it up with people in it, Mia.
We just say upstairs. Nobody's gonna be downstairs that we're looking for. We just want the people upstairs.
But if there's a basement?
I agree with Nix. It's been my experience that they do cult business in basements.
Make a luck check, Nia.
Just straight luck.
Fortitude is fine.
Gay luck.
Yeah, you don't see a second floor window.
Lucky this time, General Store.
Listen, somebody has a gun, right? We're gonna blow up the place anyways. Just walk in the door and shoot the gun so people run out.
I take out my gun and I exit the vehicle.
Thank you, Rendo.
We have to shoot it. Can't we just yell gun?
Well, we'll see how this goes.
I hold it up into the air and I walk into the store.
Oh my god.
Can you make either a charisma check, or if you have menacing, you can make a strength menacing check?
I do have menacing.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, it's a 15.
Okay. I mean, that's more than enough for a common shopper out on the town. You raise the gun.
I'm not even gonna shoot it. I'm just gonna shout, "Everybody out!"
They hesitate seeing the hellspawn with the gun, and then they start breaking past you, and after the first couple people do, then there's a stampede past you, and you're just this giant rock in the middle of a stream that's parting the waters to either side as people rush out. In the back, you see a handful of shopkeepers that are all reaching for their own guns.
Just throw it.
All of them. At least four. Get 4 good ones in there.
I point it towards them.
But say a good one-liner.
Be smarter than this.
They're gonna open fire.
I duck behind a shelf.
Why hasn't Rendo thrown the dynamite yet?
Did I bring a stick with me?
Did Rendo not bring a stick of dynamite?
Rindo didn't take any dynamite. He just took his gun.
Plan was to go in with the gun and throw the dynamite.
You all judged my approach on the first one.
The rest of you in the car waiting for the explosion, you hear a series of rapid-fire pops. You do not hear an explosion. Rindo, I think one of those hits you.
Yes, the 20 does.
It's gonna be 9 damage to Rindo.
Get out of the fucking car. Bring the dynamite.
Quick. Mia's gonna hand Guy's 4 stick to dynamite. Run, go quick.
Immediately jumps out and is going to rush into the store. I mean, in a split second to see where Rindo is, and then just the opposite direction of where Rindo is, starts to throw the sticks of dynamite out. Now, we have to go.
There's people back there. They're shooting at me. They didn't want to get out.
And that's why we have to get out.
A stray bullet is gonna hit Geist for 7 damage. And then they all scatter as they see the lit sticks of dynamite sailing toward them.
Rindo, now.
On my way out, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hops back in the car.
Crow, go. Crow, go.
Why didn't you take the dynamite with you, Rindo?
I didn't think that far. I don't know.
Next time we need to.
Just
No, this is fine. This between every place we hit today, we're going to learn a little lesson. Okay, this is this little lesson right now. We're going to make sure we get all of the instructions before we exit the car.
I got shot.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
The clerks didn't want to leave and they all had their own guns, so it happens.
Can I have each of you make another luck check?
It's a 23 for Nyx.
20 for Gregory.
Got 20 for Geist.
Nice.
Oh, yay. I got a 6.
It's a 7 for Nia.
At least for today for group checks, after I take the average, I'm going to boost it by 2 for each crit that there is. So with that, there's a group average of 17.2. It's not quite high enough. You hear sirens in the distance.
Just drive. Just drive away.
Just drive. Go.
Just keep driving, and if we get pulled over for any reason, I will get in the seat. Everybody will act like I am learning how to drive, and we have no idea about any of these bombs that have been going off. Do you understand?
What about all the dynamite we have in the car?
Oh, worst comes to worst, we use the blackmail that we've built up.
That works too. Keep going, Crow.
Yeah, Crow is still driving haphazardly southeast.
Drive better.
First southeast and then
Hope he's
just
good.
due east, heading pretty close towards where Rhonda's is. Obviously, not all the way back, just kind of doing an S pattern down through your leg of carnage here. Before we get to this next building, I'm gonna ask Geist what his anticipation is.
Yeah. That's a reasonable thing to ask a person. It is a 12 right now. excuse me, if we're inside the vehicle and we have canonically made it shadow and dark in here,
Yes.
then my anticipation is now 15 while it's dark.
All right. So, for narrative reasons that may or may not ever come to light in the future, because of Valor, I'm going to give you a circumstantial +2 bonus to your anticipation.
Oh,
Why would he need a +2?
Don't question
bonus
it.
to his
Nobody question it.
anticipation?
Just
in this circumstance. Oh, it does not matter.
Oh,
22 will still hit your anticipation.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
when the DM tries to
Or
help
does
you
it?
but doesn't tell you why.
Was it a gift? Was it a boon? Have I been struck by some?
As far as you know, nothing has happened.
Oh, that's good.
hate that. Hate that. All right. Bro, don't stop.
Yep. And you ride up to the next target on your list. And this time, Andy, can you roll a D100?
Sure, Nathan. An 81.
Perfect. And then Maggie, could you roll a D12?
D12? Sure. It's going to be a 12. How about that?
Okay, yeah. So this Mul'ator stronghold is a tannery. They're making leather and other goods out of animal skin. And Rendo would have it on good authority that it's not all livestock.
Yummy.
Well, who wants to try this one? Because we've been judged for our first 2 approaches.
I got it. I got it. I got it. How big is the building?
2 floor.
Okay. Nick's gonna grab just 2 sticks of dynamite and she's gonna light them, walk to the front door, open it up, throw them in, turn around, go back to the car, and say nothing.
Go, Crow, go.
Bundled in pillows.
Can you make a
Pillows
strength check to hurl the dynamite?
Oh, God,
Yeah,
the pillows.
yeah,
Forgot
yeah.
about the pillows.
That's a 16.
Okay, yep. Dynamite goes in, Crow peels out, you see the structure waver, and then you see the second floor collapse in on the first floor.
Listen, anybody that was buying not animal skin deserved to die. I have a line that crossed it. We're just going to let that whole building go. Any questions?
Not a one.
Okay, thank you.
Rendo looks at Geist and very quietly says, "Does she know about the book?"
Yeah, it's come up. It's come up a little bit. Yeah, she knows.
Okay.
On your way, I'm trying to think about timing. It's probably early sunset. You know, the sun is still fully in the air. It hasn't touched the horizon yet. The sky is starting to do its gradient towards the evening. The sirens are still whirring and blaring in the distance. I'd like for everyone to make another luck check.
21 for Gregory.
It's a 27 for Nyx.
Rendo got a 10.
That's a 3 for Geist.
13 for Nia.
All right. Group average of 14.8. As you make your way back westward, you're a little bit further south in Belloton now, down in Ingot's territory, newly claimed territory now that they've conquered a lot of the streets that Mul'ator previously controlled. As you're careening through the streets, a convoy of 3 cop cars rolls in front of you and screeches to a halt. These, I don't think we've seen police cars before in the campaign. So imagine your typical classic car, sleek, fast-looking, old-timey looking cars in the traditional like American black and white that you would see in a lot of cities. But in that muscle car, but not what you think of when you think muscle car look. And they've got those slap-on sirens on the hoods in front of them, like in place of a hood ornament. And they've screeched to a stop in front of you.
Bro, we can't be caught. We cannot stop. Find another way or turn around.
And as you say that, I'm gonna need another, and the bonus from Valor applies here, so your +2 to your defenses is still in place here, Geist.
Okay.
This time targeting your willpower.
Targeting my willpower. With a +2, it's 19 you're trying to strike now.
Okay. You hear an external voice punch through Valor's shield, where he has actively been trying to keep your mind protected. You are able to shrug the voice off, because it only rolled an 18 against your 19. But the voice is surrender.
I think at this moment there is a secondary meaning to "we need to get away" that Geist has just said to Crow, and hopes that Crow drifts around, punches the gas, and takes off in another direction. And even though Geist has that kind of pale bluish skin, it is pale, as this has never happened, at least not to my knowledge.
Could I have another driving check? Land vehicles check from Crow.
Yeah, of course.
You getting car sick over there, mate?
You look like me.
You could say that. We need to get out of here. I'll catch you up soon.
It's a 26 for Crow.
Yeah, he peels out around he does one of those baby driver moves where you're going multiple directions at once with a car, you're Rubik's cubing the car and it comes out fine. And you manage to slip through the blockade of 3 police cars and continue on your way. As you whiz by, you see the cap fly off of a halfling who you recognize as Ernest Walker.
I think with the fact that we are getting almost cornered by the police and that there was something or someone that just punched through his mental defenses, I think Geist is planning for the end to this. And he's going to say to Crow, I need you to, well, this is going to be a hard question to ask, but trust me, please. Remember what you did for us at the toast. Can you give me 10 minutes and prepare the exact same thing for the next location?
Don't kill Crow again.
No, mechanically, Geist is going to start ritually casting shadow travel in the car with everyone. And I need Crow to burn 10 minutes getting to the next place so that we can all bamf as we are getting ready to crash into the building with the explosives. So to choose a big, important place this time, because we're not coming back from this. We're going to bamf away.
I mean, how far south do you want to go? The closer you get to Mul'atorville, on the map of Dirge, the closer you get to number 7, the better the target will be. 7, of course, being Mul'ator's stronghold, where Geist was imprisoned, where Rindo escaped from.
I'm sorry, Crow. You don't deserve this.
Crow's coming with us.
I don't believe you.
How far will... Oh my gosh. How far will 16 miles get us?
Dirge at its widest is 12 miles.
Oh my goodness. So I probably only need to worry about 8 miles then. If I go the 10 minutes to ritually cast this, I can still ritually do it, and I can burn 5, 10, 15, 20 SP to... Maybe only 15 SP.
So upcharge to 8 miles.
Yeah, to get real far.
Yeah, that's true. 8 miles would comfortably get you anywhere west of the Dirge River.
I say we go for a location that is far enough south, fairly dangerous, something that's going to get us to the edge of where it's easy for us to drive and be a significant blow to them, knowing that we have this immediate out as long as we can burn 10 minutes to have the explosion. We're out of the car well before it careens the rest of the way into the building. And we're safely back at Rhonda's or Newly's.
Okay, so in those 10 minutes, a couple things will happen. First, I need a group luck check.
Come on. 18 for Nick.
That's a crit. That's a crit for Nia.
Nice.
11 for Rendo.
17 for Gregory.
12 for Geist.
Group total of 17.6, including the crit bonus. Okay, as you progress further south out of the orbit of the Dirge Police Department, or at least the western half of the Dirge Police Department, the sirens fade in the background. You can assume that if the car were to survive, that would be a problem, but it doesn't seem like that's part of the plan.
Not anymore.
Right. Next, I will need another driving check from Crow, just to maintain the distance from the cops over the coming 10 minutes.
It's only going to be an 11 this time.
Yeah, okay. As you turn and make your way back east, you see some flashing lights. I don't think that mirrors on cars are a thing yet. So one of you glances behind you and sees that there are flashing lights that have fallen in pace behind you. It's still a few blocks back, but it's gaining on you.
More lights back here coming up.
Yeah, there's still one or two.
I think Geist is useless because he's in the middle of chanting his ritual incantation right now.
Oh man, I really hope this works.
Just gotta keep going. Keep going.
It's got to work.
Somebody has to go to jail. I'll go to jail. It'll just be fine.
No one has to go to jail.
I think all of us would actually do quite well in jail, to be perfectly honest.
What? Who's us? Who's all of us? What? No.
Yeah, I'm not sure about him.
Gregory's
Wait, so are you pulling over? Is that?
No.
Okay. I'll take another driving check from Crow.
It's a 21.
To the cops, 23.
No, cops. Stop.
No. Oh my god, stop.
Actually, you know what?
This is silly.
Forget it. It's gonna be so much more epic. It's gonna be awesome. I'm still here for this plan. I have absolutely zero regrets.
Mm-hmm. The cop is pulling up, gaining on you. Nix, can I have a luck check from you?
Sure, opportunity.
Sure.
The 20.
It is Letitia. Red-skinned fiend blood, wavy blonde hair,
Letitia.
tucked under her cap. but she looks dead serious as she's gaining on this criminal car.
Somebody give me a goddamn pillow.
What? Why do you need a pillow?
I'm gonna shove a pillow up under my dress and I'm gonna act like I'm in active labor right now.
Okay, right. Yeah, all right, you take a pillow. Crow, pull over.
Everybody play this
I
up.
can't pull over. I've been given strict instructions to keep going.
Crow, listen to me. Shut the fuck up. Pull over. Geist is chanting. He can't give you instructions right now.
Geist was quite cross with me last time.
Listen, I will give you as many cookies as you want after this. I promise.
He told me you would say that.
I promise Geist won't yell at you. I promise. What do you want? What do you desire?
I want to make Geist proud.
Well, you will make us so proud by pulling over and not letting us get caught by the cops. I promise. I will back you up 100%.
Letitia is leaning out of the window with a pistol.
No one will catch us if the car explodes and we're not here.
We don't have that. How much time do we have left? How much time has it been?
Oh, out of the 10 minutes?
Yeah.
It's been 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crow, we don't have that much time. Just pull over, please. Crow, I'm begging you. I will do anything for you. I will owe you. I will owe you. How does that feel?
all the while, Crow is still just straight cooking, driving this thing, going toe to toe. He's a masterful driver. I imagine he's doing some really great boxing maneuvers with the vehicle against the cops here. As he very casually says, "What do you have to offer?"
I will literally whatever you want, Crow. You don't have to decide now. You can decide at any point, and I will give it to you.
A gunshot rings out. With a 6, the bullet
Crow.
goes wide.
Pull over, please. Anything. Absolutely anything.
Crow begins to slow down, and you hear him mouth under his breath, "I'm going to tell Geist that you forced me to do this by force."
Yes, tell guys, tell on me.
"I will." And he begins to slow down over to the side of the road.
I feel like he knows something we don't know.
I know, right?
Roll down the window. Crank down the window.
Geist is actively chanting.
Throw a curtain over him. Nix is going to lean out the car. She doesn't care if she gets shot. She's putting this on the line. Letitia.
Nix, what are you doing? Your hands are up. What's going on here?
You have a gun. You shot at me.
Yes, I shot. You didn't pull over when I...
My friend is in labor, and you know how bad the hospital is. We have to get there soon, otherwise this is going to go very bad, and I need to make sure that she's okay. And I'm panicking, Letitia. I'm panicking, and I'm so sorry. The driver didn't know, and I don't know what to do.
Okay,
and I've never been in this situation before. And she's breathing really hard, and she's in a lot of pain,
Slow
Letitia.
down.
What?
That's an order.
Why have we stopped?
I was told to stop.
Get your friend in my car. I'll get you there.
Escort! I do not have time to move. Tell her to get in front.
She's yelling, and she's very mad.
No one will question a cop car getting to the hospital. Now get in my car.
Yeah, darling, I think we have to go in the car.
Tell her to escort our car, darling, because I can't physically get out of this one.
Letitia, I've tied her to the chair because to cause it dangerous, and I'm trying to invent this thing called a belt. I don't know what suggested to be, so
Make a
she's
charisma
kinda
check.
tied.
Make a charisma check.
Persuading.
Entertaining? Or deceiving?
Deceiving. I will
Deceiving?
take deceiving.
I will deceive them. We had 22 for Mia.
That's a 15 for Nix.
Unfortunately, Letitia is not having it. I'll get you to the hospital. Just get in my car and I'll get you there.
Crow drive.
Guns it.
What? Fuck.
At least we tried.
Oh, they've just burned so many bridges.
It saved us a little bit of time. She's got to get back in her car first.
Crow's off.
Okay, Letitia pops back into her car and takes off after you.
But we have a head start, right?
We do have a head start.
You do, but she's driving a Hudson Hornet. Let's have Crow and Letitia each make driving checks to start off. Crow is the slightly better driver, but Letitia has had car training.
I'd like Letitia.
Oh no.
Letitia got a 24.
Crow only got a 12.
This is. Oh.
I should have never stopped. Geist is going to be mad at me.
Geist is not going to be mad at you. He's going to be mad at me.
Speaking of Geist, this is against willpower.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. You hear another command pierce through the shields that Valor is trying to hold up. Crash. This is the commandment spell.
You all would watch as Geist stops his chanting, ritually reaches forward, grabs onto the steering wheel and yanks it hard to the right.
What you doing? What you doing?
Guys!
And I need everyone to make a dex check.
No!
Any
which-
relevant skills like sneaking?
That's
Not
a
like
4
sneaking.
for Nyx. It's a fucking 4 for Nyx.
Oh,
That's a 2 for Geist.
I got a 9.
Guys, thank you for hitting my dice because that made me
A
get an 18.
7. It's a 7 for Nia.
You told me to get in the car. You told me to get in the car.
It's all the damn
Don't worry.
pillows.
Your
Oh,
belt
no.
seat will save you.
There
The
are a lot
pillows.
of pillows. There are a lot of pillows in the car.
That's true.
Regardless of whether this is realistic, those of you who failed, which is everyone except Gregory, are going to take half damage. Gregory is going to take a quarter damage because of the pillows.
Okay.
Just coming in clutch with the pillows.
15 halved is going to be 8, quartered is going to be 4. As the car rolls over, careens into the side of a building. And now I'll need each of you to make an endurance check. So first it flipped, and you all got jostled, and now it's hitting the side of the building.
It's a 3 for Nyx.
Oh man.
A 17 for Geist.
It's a 19 for Gregory. Everything I have been rolling has been so good. What is going on?
That's a 4.
Render got a 15.
All right. Well, Geist and Gregory succeed this one. Everyone else does not. Once more, you have pillows.
So many pillows.
So many pillows. It's the same damage. It's 8 if you failed and 4 if you succeeded. So Geist and Gregory take 4.
What the fuck? Guys.
You hear sirens and you hear a car screeching to a halt.
I'm
Now,
dead. I'm
I'd
dead.
like
This is
another
hell.
group luck check.
I'd rather have gone over a bridge again.
That's a nat 20 for Nyx for a 32.
And that's a nat 1 for Rendo for a 1.
It's a 12 for Gregory.
17, Nia.
14 for Geist.
All right. Crit and crit fail cancel each other out. That's going to be a 15.2 total. What I'm going to say for that is you can all smell gas. You did not put pillows underneath the car. So there is definitely a gas leak.
And we're in a car full of explosives.
Nyx is getting out of this fucking car. Nyx is getting
we
out of
gotta
this
get out of the
fucking
car.
car regardless
Everybody
of if there's
out.
gas.
Everybody get out of the car.
Is Geist conscious?
Geist is conscious.
I would hope so.
Okay.
Nathan, I don't want to, if you've got something you're about to do to us, I know people are trying to get out of the car. How aware am I that I was just commanded?
Very, completely.
I am going to attempt, if people are trying to get out of the doors, get out of the car. All right. Oh my God. Nyx, are you trying to get out of the car? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Guys still get out of the car as well. He's trying to get everyone as close together as possible. He is just saying, close, get close, stand close to me. We're getting out of here.
Crash the
We're
car.
getting-
You're the reason
we're
we're
getting,
here
we're getting
right
out
now.
of here.
What do
We
you
have
mean
to go.
close?
We're getting out of here right now. Get
Everyone
close
put
to
your
me.
hands
And we're
on your
supposed to
head.
trust you right now.
down on the ground.
Letitia, I'm just getting on the
18,
ground.
17,
Okay.
16,
All right, fine.
15.
Oh my god, her baby's
Ma'am,
coming.
that is a pillow hanging out from your skirt.
God.
I hurt so
Damn.
bad.
Everybody get as close to him as you can.
Why are we getting close as you
All right,
want?
all of you away from the car. I smell a gas leak.
5, 4, 3.
Everybody get right
You're
now.
gonna blow us up?
If people are not close enough, I'm grabbing arms and pulling them in.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and full cast.
Now, okay, Shadow Travel says willing creatures, right?
Yeah, you and each willing creature
You're
within
gonna
range
ask if
teleport.
I'm willing. Oh no.
Gregory would have been going close to Geist, which would Nyx be willing to go where Gregory's going?
It's not a matter of location, it's a matter of going through the portal, right?
It becomes a matter of if you are within 10 feet and you are willing, mentally itself, willing to go.
Yeah.
In a mechanical instance, it can be a willing, boom, we're out of here.
I think Nyx would be willing purely for the fact to get out of this situation,
Okay.
not for any other reason.
All right. Then, Geist, you can go ahead and make the attacks against Fortitude.
Gladly.
Oh, do we get sick from this, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
just
forgot.
10 minutes.
Would you like individual rolls or would you like a single roll for the group?
Single roll for the group is fine.
Well,
All right, yeah, so that's a 23 against all of us. So we are going to take 3 points of necrotic damage and we are sickened for 10 minutes.
excellent.
And where do you end up?
Well, this is what's challenging about it because that just cost me, we can get 2 miles away. but we can't get any further than that.
I mean, we're only traveling for a minute, right?
Right.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. I miscalculated because I used Warp Step earlier. We can get 1 mile away.
Okay. Ronda's is out of range. The border of Ash Stacks is within range, so that would be close to the Ingots headquarters. You could go into Mul'atorville if you want to be really unpredictable. You could make it back up to where the police chase started. You, of course, would not be in your car anymore, so maybe you could spin that. You couldn't get all the way back to the New Lease. You couldn't quite get to the Priesthood of Pekash, although you could get within eyesight of it.
Unless someone else has a stronger argument, I am between the priesthood because it's still topical on his mind as being a recent place that they've gone to. But maybe the strongest choice here is to get as close to the Ingots headquarters as possible.
I think it's got to be your choice right now.
Yeah, I know. If we knew that we were closest to Ingot territory and we knew that we were heading south, I think it would be a tactical, strategic decision, and we would go to the Ingots headquarters, assuming that there's additional support, additional people, or at least supplies, or a place to lay low for a little while.
Okay. Yeah, you can make it to Ash Stacks. There's giant factories. There's plumes from the smokestacks billowing out overhead. You're all pretty beat up and grimy after that, especially both with the debris of a wrecked car and the brimstone residue left behind by Valor when you do this. So none of you look your best. You're in Ash Stacks. You're not terribly far from the factory where you first met Bungamat. You just hoof it. The sun is touching the horizon, but still has not set.
Oh man, what the hell?
We need to get inside. We need to get inside somewhere quickly. Then I'll explain what happened. I promise. We have to get off the street.
You better be able to explain what happened. What the fuck was that?
That's justified. That's very reasonable.
0.8 miles. It's going to be about 10 minutes at a normal walking speed. Are you booking it and potentially drawing attention to yourselves? You already look terrible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't see why we
Yeah.
wouldn't
May
be.
as well.
Geist is shook.
Dix wouldn't have given him a choice. Dix, as soon as she hit the ground, she'd be running.
All right. Let me get endurance checks from everyone. Or strength. You can take your pick.
Would forced march apply for
This
this?
is 9 for
Sure.
Nix.
8 for Gregory.
Me a
Rendo
16
got a
for Geist.
16. Oh, twins.
7 for Nia. I got
Alright.
little legs.
If she's struggling to keep up, I will pick her up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can get off the street in about 7 minutes, burst into the factory. Some of the dwarven workers there would recognize you from when you first met Bungamet, and they've probably seen you around talking with Don Durrell and with Pete Truby in the past. They know that you're important. They see that you're battered, and one of them just wordlessly points to the back room and jerks their head like, yeah, go ahead, make yourself at home.
Give him a nod.
Beyond being sickened, conditionally and mechanically, Geist is pale as hell, looks shocked and confused. There is a break in whatever demeanor he currently has. He looks like a scared child would be. That something that is an impossibility, something that defies all reason, has broken what they believe to be true. As he makes it to the back room, if there is somewhere to sit or a seat, he is trying to plop down and is just hands in head looking down at the ground.
Guys, talk to me. What happened?
Did I cause us to crash?
Yes.
What happened? Can you tell me exactly what happened? What did you
grabbed
see me do?
the fucking steering wheel and you crashed us. Geist, you knew how I felt about cars. You said it would be fine.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It
There
wasn't
was
him, you
someone
guys. We didn't
else.
see him do it.
There was something else in here.
And he's just like frantically tapping to his temples, and he probably looks a little bit mad.
What do you mean there's something else in there? Was it Valor?
was it
What
Valor?
do you talk about?
No, it wasn't Valor.
It was someone else, something else made
Was
me
it,
do
was it a
that.
voice? Did you recognize it? What?
No, I've never heard it before. That's never happened, and it's been a decade. I'm
Ain't good.
compromised.
You mean there was, what did it say?
It told me to surrender, and whenever I wouldn't yield, it made me crash the car.
Wait, it was in your mind more than... How long has it been there?
That's never. Just while we were driving. This is.
You didn't say anything.
Why would I have said anything? It's
You
not like
know
it's something
that I
I'm
can help.
familiar with, or
We went over this the last fight. You
Simple.
know that I can help.
It's remarkably easy to say what we could have done after the fact, but in the moment a decision was made, and yes, do I wish I would have made a different decision? Sure, but we are here now, and I have been compromised.
You almost killed us because you refused to ask for help again.
Nix.
No.
He looks up. Have at it then. Say what you wish to say to me. Tell me all the decisions that I should have made differently. Tell me what I could have done differently to prevent this, to have not been controlled. Yes, I may have pulled the wheel. It's not what I wanted to do, Nix. But if you need to say that and point the blame, I will bear it willingly because I should have made a better choice, but I didn't.
I'm not blaming you, Geist. I'm just saying
Sounds an awful
you
lot like-
need to fucking ask for help. If you said something.
When you know something is a problem, it is reasonable to ask for help. This just happened in a rapid succession, I will add. It's not like I had days or weeks or months to consider what this is. We were in the middle of a high-speed chase. What choice did we have but to pursue and to move forward? You speak to me like I had an opportunity to sit and chat and discuss this. We didn't have time, but now we do because of me.
And we're all here.
Did Crow know or have any inkling about the boys? Or no?
Crow could not hear the voice. Crow is still with you, right? You included him in
Yeah, he can come with
the...
us,
You
yeah.
survived all the damage.
Probably not, to be honest. It's a quarter health, so he probably would have poofed.
He would have taken 8, then 4, then 3.
Yeah, I think that would be enough.
What do we do then? You said you've been compromised. Where do we go from here?
Nix, are you really willing to see what you can find inside my head?
If you'll let me. Can't go searching, though. That's not how it works. Not that I know of.
Even if I would have had time to consider asking for help, it's not that I wouldn't, but if they had the power to take control of me, what's to stop them from doing the same thing to you once you're in there?
This wasn't me saying I could go in. This was me helping protect you. They're different.
Well, I must apologize then. I am not too familiar with the concept of being protected. I'm sorry I let this happen, everyone. I'll do my best to speak up if and when this happens.
It ain't your fault. Everything was happening so fast.
Regardless, if the group of you are to make a determination as to what you're to do next, I encourage you to do it without me. I don't exactly know how deep this goes, but I don't want to be privy to anything you are to decide until we have a better understanding of what's happened. I guess it's my turn to wear the blindfold.
I mean, we don't know what that was. It could have just as easily happened to any one of us. It just happened to be you as far as we know.
Well, I would say better to be safe than sorry, but we can't isolate all of us.
Don't leave. Just stay here. Just if anybody feels something trying to get in their fucking mind, that's not me. Say something, please. Please, no more trying to isolate. No more secrets. No more. Please. For today.
I don't see this as trying to keep secrets. If you're trying to make a determination as to the next best course of action, and we have reason to believe that there is something or someone that can either peer through my vision or hear what I am hearing, I shouldn't be a part of whatever your next plan is. It's not what I want. That's the only reasonable thing to do.
How long?
I'm not trying to be I don't know.
Anybody else? Anybody else just think that we should just deal with it as it goes? For all we know,
Yeah, I don't-
somebody's in all of our fucking heads at this point.
To
I don't
Rendo's
think
point,
there's any
Yeah.
merit in you staying out.
Thank you.
We need you.
And if they've been in your head already, they already know half of the plan, right? I mean, which is at this point kind of up in smoke at the very least. The element of surprise is certainly not quite there.
Yeah. And for all we know, it could just be a one-way thing. They told you to do something, that's all they could do.
If they've been there, they know about all of us. It's not going to matter what we do next. Guys, don't go. Please.
I want it to be heard that I think this is the wrong decision. I think you are
You
letting
can
your
think that.
emotions, all of you, get in the way of making something sound and strategic here.
I have a lot of emotions.
You're welcome to think that, mate. None of us think splitting up is a good move
Well,
right now.
I certainly hope this doesn't come back to bite any of us in the ass.
And if it
But I
does,
appreciate it.
we'll be here to bite it right back. It's real noble in all of you to feel like you need to go off alone, but
It's not noble at all. It just seems like the only reasonable thing to do, and I'm shocked that no one else agrees with me, to be quite clear.
When have we ever agreed with you, really, Mr.
But
Geist?
the whole point of today was to be unreasonable.
When was the last time we did anything reasonable as a group?
Before I met as a group, yes. Before I met all of you quite often. Most of my decisions, in fact.
Well, that's where I met a lot of you. I was doing the same things, and now look where I am, you know? There's
Getting in
only
car
one way we're
wrecks
going to get out
caused
of
by
this
a friend.
situation. It's
Yes.
by facing it head on.
I've never been reasonable.
We need you to face it with us, Geist.
Do we just get back to Rhonda's? I feel like at this point, like, they're going to continue with the plan without us. We can't just abandon them. Or do
are
we?
any of us in a good position to
I
travel
don't
right
want to
now?
fight. I killed people today.
Nia's pretty banged up, for what it's worth. But if we're laying low to get back to Rhonda's, might be okay.
Back to Rhonda seems to be the consensus then.
Oh.
And on foot, I would assume.
Oh, Nix isn't getting in a fucking car.
Do they have lime scooters in Dirge?
No, they do not.
Lemon scooters?
One day. Could I get a collective luck check?
Oh, crit fail for Gregory.
Oh.
The 24
12.
for Nix.
That'll be a 4 for Geist.
Boy for Nia.
Average of 9.4.
Sorry.
Okay, you're heading back to Rhonda's. The streets are brawling with cop cars. I think it's reasonable, even in all of your current states, that you cleaned your faces at least before heading back out on the street. There has been wanton destruction across the city, so there are a lot of people with dazed expressions and tattered clothes. You don't necessarily stand out. As you're making your way back to Rhonda's, the cops don't pay you any mind until Brett McMurray catches sight of you, and he hurries over. Nix, Gregory, Nia, forgive me. It was Arendo, right?
Yeah.
And Geist, of course. You all at least look intact. Looks like you've been banged up. I'm sorry. It's been an incredibly rough few hours here. You all seem
you okay?
alive, at least.
How's your team?
Well, I mean, I won't say we haven't lost people today. It's been tough.
We've had a day as well. I'm just trying to get back to Rhonda's safely.
I can't imagine that'll be an issue. We are all over the streets right now. I don't think anyone's going to be trying anything again.
Okay.
At least not this far east. I lost my lieutenant. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
You should look at Letitia. She's been doing really well lately.
Letitia was my lieutenant.
When did that happen?
Car bombing.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, McMurray. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. We'll get through it.
Geist is sunken and dejected.
Worse has happened to this city. We'll get through it.
There's not much we can do, but do you need anything?
Not at this time. My wife speaks very fondly of the new lease. I'm sure I'll stop by for a drink later.
Your wife is lovely. We should get dinner sometime. It's been a while.
I'd like that.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see you again.
Thank you, Rando. Thank you for cultivating such a welcoming space for us all at the new lease.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Well, I'm glad you're all alive. I gotta get back to it. Be safe. Stay to the main roads. Sun's starting to set. Stay on well-lit, well-trodden paths.
Thank you, officer, and stay safe out there.
Thank you.
You make it back to Rhonda's.
Is anybody here?
Yeah, I mean, Laura, Madame Deanne, Chastity, one of the dancers, probably the one you like the least, the one you get along with the least.
Fuck her.
Right.
Of course she's
And,
here. You piece of shit.
Oh, Stacy Truby would be here. She no longer does combat stuff. A handful of cobblers and ingots whose faces you might recognize. Some of their names you might recognize, but no one that's like an A-list planner except for Stacy.
We should just lay low until the rest come back.
I don't think there's anything else we can do right now. We have a car, we don't have any explosives, we're all locked up.
Unless somebody tries to physically stop Geist, tape him down, or attack him with pillows, he's going to grab a bottle and go upstairs to the room that he's now stayed in several times.
I don't think Nix will stop him.
Rendo's gonna
Nix
follow him.
Will, I was gonna say, or Nix will follow, but Brenda's following Nixon.
You can have your turn in a second. How you feeling?
Truthfully, Rendo, physically I've been worse. but I'd like to be asleep. I'd like to turn off for a little while. I'd like to not think about what exactly just transpired. Just for a little while.
Right. When you're ready to think, I'll be here.
Rindo, don't misunderstand my words from earlier. There would be nothing that could happen that would make me want to walk away from you and the rest of the group out there. It has nothing to do with nobility. I just wanted to keep you all safe.
We all want the same for you.
It's hard to keep you all safe whenever you're choosing to stand around something that's unintentionally causing such pain.
You're always so dramatic, mate.
I don't think he's got a quip. There's no comeback. There's no buddy chum type of thing. It's just there is no more veneer, but there is a bed and there's alcohol.
I'll leave you to it. I will take my leave. Kind of tap Nyx on the shoulder as I come back.
Is he okay?
He needs to turn off.
Stand that. Okay. And she would knock and let herself in.
Rindo, I said I needed a minute.
Guys, look, I'm not here to make you talk. I'm going to take the book, see if there's anything in there to help you. If you need what you offered me last night, you know where I am. Not, I'll leave you alone.
I appreciate all of that, Nyx. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good night, guys.
You as well.
And just so you know, this book is the best gift that anybody's ever given me. Sure. Take or leave.
I think that gets a chuckle out of him as the door is shutting. I think through all the shit that just happened, the fact that a giant tome bound in human skin is the best gift that someone's ever received. That's just the type of dark humor that really speaks to Geist.
What is Geist's evening ritual to unwind? Let me set the scene a little bit more real quick. You're in one of the overnight rooms typically used for paying customers to have time with the prostitutes. There is a bed, a bath, and down the hall there's a hostel-style bathroom. You could have brought in a small bedside table. You've got your own personal belongings, those that you brought from the Whispering Winds, tucked probably under the bed, although feel free to correct me on anything here. There's a small lamp on a sconce on the wall that is providing cozy lighting. If you want lighting, if you want to lurk in the darkness, then that's also an option.
God, you know him so well.
So, how does the evening go for Geist?
I think it's pretty simple. This is not trying to be something more dramatic than it already is, but there's something about always having to be on and guarded. The mental defenses that you described earlier that were pierced, right? There's always been that other presence that's been Valor, but now it's been legitimately infiltrated. I think it's exhausting. I think it's terrifying. And I think there's so many things working through Geist's mind about how this could have happened. What could he be used for? What did they actually get? How long has it been going on? And I think it's so damn exhausting that he's just trying to dull his senses a little bit. I don't think he has a drinking problem. I think this is one of those things where you think this is what people do whenever they're trying to turn off or unwind. And so he's doing what he thinks he's supposed to be doing, to drink to excess, to numb and dull that a little bit, so he doesn't have to worry quite so much about what he's just done, the accident that he's caused, the accidental deaths on top of the accidental deaths that he's caused, and the ramifications of what they're going to have to deal with tomorrow. I think he's taken the cheap and the coward's way out because it's easy tonight.
Yeah, that makes sense. In regards to, obviously there's some meta knowledge that comes in as soon as I ask this, but in regards to the lighting, on or off?
I don't see any reason why he would leave the light on. And that's not because he's trying to be like dark, gloomy Batman type of thing. The effort to get up, turn on, and manage appropriately when he knows he's trying to pass out, I don't think he would leave the light on.
All right. Could everyone else take their headphones off?
What if I just took mine off too? Like, what would you do?
I like Geist earlier, don't have a witty comeback to that. If you'd have your headphones off, you wouldn't know what was happening.
So true.
The lights are off. Geist has a little bit of dark vision, right?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay. The small amount of natural vision that any person has in the darkness before their eyes start to go, typical humanoid level, slightly enhanced by Valor, is going to allow you to make out the general objects in your room. You would hear a faint hiss, like steam escaping, and you would see the silhouette of a man totally up to you at this point how out of it you are given your inebriation, whether you were asleep and this woke you up.
The type of person that I think Geist is, I think even though he's trying to turn his brain off, it's remarkably hard to turn off. So he's probably in that liminal space, like pretty inebriated, not quite asleep, could be confused, could be Arindo, could be Nyx coming back into the space, and is disoriented but isn't fully asleep.
You see this man standing in the corner. This man is sinister. If you opened the dictionary and looked at the word, you would see a picture of this man. He moves like a panther, lithe, strong, purposeful, confident but quiet. He does not need to speak loudly or at all. People listen when he moves. He's clad in a sleek black three-piece suit accented with a crimson necktie. A fedora cocked at just the right angle complements his face. Well-groomed and dark-skinned, full-lipped, a crisp pencil mustache, short dark hair, and cunning, appraising eyes. Eyes that narrow ever so slightly when he sees you. Once more like a panther toying with its cornered prey. Don Noir steps forward and says, "Ventus, we have a lot to talk about. Come with me." This has been The Ties That Bind. Jump into our Discord, discord.gg/mythcraft to discuss this episode. Check out patreon.com/quasi-real-publishing for a variety of subscription tiers. And until next time, keep crafting those myths.
I want to deeply apologize to all the nurses at Montavia Hospital who've had to move all of these babies because they think Nia is coming and they're afraid of the Savas family. I know you had to move the sweet babies. Angela Holmes, Dana Trout, Jessie Fishcraft. They were so comfy and then they started crying. I know it was a big deal. Corey Griffin, Luke, and Michael. It's just, they were on the left side. Now they're on the right side. No, you don't know who is who. You've mixed up the names. You really need to get that fixed quick. And then there's Porterhouse, Ryan Scripter, and Sunshine Castleford. And then Little Blair Little. They should have been kept in their beds. The hospital panicked. I'm so sorry we told them that Nia was coming. She's not. Not to mention all of the injured people coming as well. So thank you.